Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cover. I am Penj and welcome back to Endzone, where last time out we started work on this lovely little post-apocalyptic settlement that you can see before your very eyes, and we've named it We Have Nothing to Steal. And you know what? That has worked very well thus far. Nobody has come by and been mean to us or attacked us or threatened us or robbed us in any way, shape or form. However, that might be because of the state that the world finds itself in right now, and not because we've named it really cleverly. So before we started playing last time, I hadn't really read up on the story of Endzone. I just kind of went in and went, okay, post-apocalyptic city builder, gotcha, let's get on with it. However, I've looked at the story on the Steam store page, and apparently the story is this. So in 2021, terrorists blew up a load of nuclear power plants. Humanity has to hide underground because there's radiation everywhere and it's all gone to pieces and nobody can live above ground. So humanity hides in great big underground facilities, as it says. I mean, you know, if you wanted to, you could read that as vaults. Yeah, if you felt like it, you could be hiding in underground vaults. That's all fine. But they've called them end zones, which is okay. So that's, you know, that's kind of an appropriate name, an end zone, because it might be the end of times. But then 150 years later, out come humanity. The end zones are opened up and humanity is able to come back out onto the Earth's surface and see what the heck is going on. And that's where we find ourselves now. So it might be that nobody's attacked us because there's nobody else around. I mean, I don't know how near these end zones were to each other. Were there one every 5 miles? There's one every 5,000 miles? I do not know. So the chances of us actually stumbling across any other people are relatively low. Now, I don't know if they're going to build that into the game where they might have marauding packs of, raiders or animals or mutants or whatever. But yeah, I don't think we're going to find many people coming to attack us. Maybe not in the closed beta anyway. We shall wait and see. We shall see. Somebody might come and be mean. Hopefully, though, they'll be fooled by the name. So yeah, we got this constructed last time. It's not too grandly advanced, but it's doing the job. We've got houses. We've got various sort of scavenging things. The problem we're having is with water. We don't have very much water. However, we are very close, if we go and look at this up here, we're very close to building ourselves a rain collector. We need 4 more units of plastic. And I think that will help a great deal. I think that will be very, very good indeed. Get the rain collector in, and then we can pour it into the cistern, and then we can have a lot more water provision. Now, we are currently, I think the drought might have gone actually. Yeah, I think we're at the tail end of a drought. So this number here might be a tiny bit misleading because, yes, a drought means obviously very little water. This thing here should be full of water. It clearly is not. Our little sort of lake is not full of water. So, hopefully, I think the drought, looking at the calendar down here, it's just about gone. We're just coming to the end of it. So hopefully that will go away very, very soon. And then we can get on with getting lots of water. But yeah, that rain collector is going to be really, really helpful. Not right now, of course. Not during a drought. It's going to be really useless. But when it actually rains and the drought goes, and we have rainy seasons and winter and all that kind of stuff, I think it'll be very, very handy indeed. Everything else, I think we've got the basics in. We've got the basics. What we need to start looking at now is we ran out of tools toward the end of the last part. So also over here, is it resources? Yes, we're going to need to get ourselves a workshop. So let's get one of those in right now. Hang on, do we need plastic to build the workshop? No. We need 20 wood, which we've got 97. We need 34 scrap, which we've got 355. We're doing very well for scrap. And we need 12 bits of metal, and we have 22. So yes, we can absolutely get this in. Let's put it opposite some of those things there. Let's get ourselves a little sort of street going on down here. So yeah, get that in. The workshop means we can then make some tools, which is useful. Also, we do want to get some more radiation protection in. If we look here, we have a tailor, and there are 2 people working in the tailors, but I don't think we've got enough cloth. I think we're running out of cloth. So maybe, where are they? I think it's these, isn't it? Yeah, recyclers. Let's get ourselves another recycler in. And this recycler can also concentrate on gathering cloth from all of the various bits of junk that we find. I was pondering this last time. I just find it an interesting concept that we're going through scrap and there's big piles of scrap all around the place. So I know over here, look, there's a truck wreck, and over here there's a few cars and things and a scrap pile. So somebody is going through all of these things and going, right, what is there? And I can see them getting metal out. Yeah, I get that. So, take some metal out, repurpose it into something else. Gotcha. Plastic, yeah, there's a little sort of plastic drinks bottle thing there. I get that as well. Yeah, you might find drinks bottles in these things. There are other bits of plastic. There's loads of it around. Cloth is a bit more interesting. So, we're making face coverings in here at the moment. That's what we're making, like neck scarves. to just go over your face. And I find that very interesting because your neck scarf is made from literally any cloth they find. So it could be made from something really nice that you put around your neck, like a lovely t-shirt maybe that you found in back of one of the cars. Or, I don't know, maybe over here, this truck was shipping a load of lovely, luxurious dresses to somewhere. Alternatively, however, your neck scarf could be made of a pair of someone's old underpants that they found in this car wreck here. Because they're just scavenging anything. It's just getting any old cloth. Anything will do. So, yeah, it's a curious thing. I know times are hard and we've got to do what we must to survive. But you could be walking around with a pair of someone's old undercrackers wrapped round your neck to protect you from the radiation, which I think is a very odd kind of thing. Anyway, let's get a recycler in. Enough of all that kind of nonsense. Let's put the recycler in. How about they face that way? Let's put them facing that way for something a bit different. And yeah, they can also be tasked to just find cloth. Because we seem to be finding an okay amount of plastic. We found an okay amount of metal, but cloth we are very much struggling to find. So, okay, right. We need to get these things constructed. So let's just move time on nice and quick. Oh, wow, that was very quick indeed. Crikey, the workshop is in already. So we need somebody to go and become a technician. So a technician is a person that works in the workshop. Also, we will assign somebody to be a refiner, because that seems like a good thing to do right now. So once that's complete, we can actually get on with it. Okay, are they building that? Is it in? Yes, okay, it's in. And collect cloth. Yes, please, do that. That's very, very important, because, yeah, we need more radiation protection. I assume you do just take... they're making scrap tools. That's interesting. There's two types of tool. There is a scrap tool and a proper metal tool. So the scrap tool will probably just do the job. It's made out of scrap, and yeah, it'll suffice. Whereas a metal tool, yeah, higher durability. That makes more sense, doesn't it? It does need a bit of metal, a bit of scrap, and a bit of wood. That just needs, a bit of scrap and a bit of wood, and 1 minute 40, whereas that needs 2 minutes 5. Not really too bothered about the time. It does make 2 of them as well. Okay. How about then, right, here's an idea. Get metal tools in with that one. I quite like that. And then let's get ourselves another recycler. We're going to have a lot of recyclers. I feel like these are kind of key things. Have a couple more recyclers and we'll assign some more people to it. So yeah, up to 6 already. So already there. And yeah, we'll have one of those gathering metal. And then one, I think we need to start gathering electronics. Because we're not gathering that at all. So we're not actually picking up any electronics. So we'll get that sorted there. So you can gather electrical stuff. So go and scavenge little electrical components. And you can gather metal. Okay, right. There's some warnings at the bottom. I should probably be aware of these. What's that? Thirsty settlers. Yep, okay, right, kind of forgot about that. Without tools, yes, we are on that. And protective clothing. Yeah, we're trying our best. We've got one little neck scarf. You can share it, maybe. But we do now have enough resources to build ourselves a rain collector. And I think this is going to help a great deal indeed. Now, where can we put this? Oh, that clips over the edge of our field. That's very annoying. Okay, maybe it could go over here. Where's the cistern? That's a well. That's the cistern just there. Could we fit it just here? Could we put our rain collector over there? Not quite. It fits just there, or it fits over here. Do you know what? Let's put it... now, hang on. Logistics. A road. Can we get a road going up? And can we get a road going there? No. I thought we could get a road going back round the back of there, but never mind. Okay, how about then a road going... not there. A road going up the side of there. And we'll just sort of run it over to there. And then we'll put our rain collector, our lovely shiny new rain collector. We'll put that just there. And yeah, when they get the path in, it's fine. It'll be connected. They're dropping off the resources right now. This is very good. This should help lots and lots with the water provisioning. That should be really helpful. Also, a few people in the comments did say we've not got lots of people assigned to this. I mean, we've only got 3 settlers left. We've got 3 people left. And yeah, they were saying you've not assigned loads of people to water carrying. I mean, we've got 8 out of 10. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot of people. Now, what happens with this? Is that water carriers as well? Maybe that is also water carriers. But I think it's in. Which is good. Right, let's go on. Let's put 2 more in. So we've got plenty of water carriers. Let's have a little look at what it looks like. It looks very good. Look at that. I mean, it looks very sort of ragtag thrown together, but as you would expect, with something cobbled together out of whatever humanity left 150 years ago, that's pretty good. Nice that you're looking busy. Who are you? Kyle? You're the build? Oh, you're one of our builders. Oh yeah, you're not building anything. That's absolutely fine. Yes, of course, you've got nothing to do. Where are you going now? You're transferring resources. Oh, okay. Well, that's good of you. Well done. Yeah, okay, I'm impressed. That's actually quite efficient. Well done. Okay. Also, we've got all the basics in. So now we're gathering water. Hopefully that will go up quite a lot. We're getting ourselves some more of the clothing, which is useful. So I think we're okay for water. For food, I think we're okay. I think we do have a hunting lodge, don't we? That's the hunting lodge. We don't have a gatherer's hut. Food from plants in the forest. The only thing is we are... Oh, hang on a minute. What's that? Task complete. Hang on. Whoa. Pause time. What task? Was there a task? Okay. I didn't realise there was a task. We worked really hard to get that number up, Chief. Just take care to keep us and our kids healthy, okay? We got 500 food, did we? 500 corn and 500 water, which will help immensely. I don't know where that came from. Did we do a task? Hang on. Notifications. Are there tasks up here? What's that? Goals. Was there something in here that I was completely oblivious to or had seen and entirely forgotten? There might well have been a thing. Do you know what? I'll absolutely take it. Yay! Yay for the shiny things. Okay, that's it. Oh, nice one, Chief. This will keep us going. Well done. Okay. So, yeah, I assume there was something up here that I just hadn't seen, or if I had seen it, I'd completely forgotten. Yeah, goal finished. Task complete. Oh, okay. Well, yay, go us. We completed a task. That's good. Okay, what I was going to do is I was going to check how many people we've got left. Another 3. Okay, so some more of the kids have become adults. That's very, very handy. So what I think we should do is, let's go into here. Let's get ourselves a... Do you know what, though? That's for food. And we're pretty good for food right now. We're half sort of way through food. We've got half capacity. Maybe we don't need any more food. Maybe that's just wasting resources. Well, we could start getting some more interesting things. So I think we need some more housing. I think we're going to need to get some more housing because at some point we're going to have a bit of a growth spurt. And that's fine. That's okay. But then I think we need to start putting these things in. We have a campfire. So everyone can gather around the campfire over here and sing Ging Gang Gooly Gooly and all that kind of stuff. But we don't have anything else. So I think we should put a pub in. A pub produces ale that can be consumed by settlers to increase their confidence and also increase their ability to fall over. So yeah, I think we get a pub in, but then we also need these. A medical facility. That sounds good. A school. Yes. A cemetery. Absolutely. A weather station. Yes. We need all of these things in. So we'll start working on these, but I think a pub we can get in right now. We've got the stuff for it. What's this just here? A gatherer's hut. We have got a gatherer's hut. There's a gatherer's hut just here, everybody, and in a really, really fabulously terrible place. Can we dismantle this and put a couple of those important buildings in there? Because do we need that? Maybe we do need it, but can we just move it? Can we dismantle it and put it somewhere else? Let's just dismantle it. We might take a bit of a resource hit, but it's fine. We'll dismantle that because I think it's in a really, really stupid place. It is in a very idiotic place. And then, yeah, I assume we can build over... Can we build over paths? No. How do we go about removing a path? Production limit, resources, stats. I kind of want to get rid of logistics. Remove road. There we go. So, yeah, get rid of that bit of road there as well, because that bit of road is very stupid. Yeah, that's that. I don't know what I was doing when I placed that. It was a moment of obvious madness. So, community. Let's get our second community building in. And yeah, it's going to go just here. We looked at this at the end of the last part. It can go next to the campfire, which is very good. So they can sing their songs and then go into the pub, or vice versa. Maybe when they get kicked out, they're in the pub, closing time, last orders please, everybody. And then they finish doing all their sing-songs and they go out to the campfire and continue their bawdy singing. Maybe that's what happens. Yeah, that makes sort of sense. And there we go. Look, we have homeless settlers. So yeah, we'll get the pub in. And then we need to get some housing in. So yeah, we'll just do similar with what we've done already. We'll just put 3 there. Turn that round. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Those trees are in the way just there. We need to knock down those trees. Where's our current... Have we got a little gathering point thing at the minute? Don't think we have. I'm fairly sure we haven't. Okay, so tasks. Yeah, gather wood, please. gather wood from just, from just there. Because that's in the way of what we want to do. However, those 3 houses can be built, and that's fine. So we houses, enough for people to live in. We're still struggling for water. Still. Crikeys. Okay, settlers without tools. Yeah, we're working on that. Settlers without protective clothing. Yeah, we're kind of trying to work on that as well. Is that going up? 1,064, 1,118. I think it is creeping up. It is creeping up. I think we'll be okay with water. Look, there you go. Look, they're grabbing water on there. It's raining. Now, this is going to be very interesting. Oh, my goodness me. Is that the amount of water that it has collected? Has it collected 740 odd water? 756. It does have a little bit of radiation there next to it. I guess everything is a little bit radiaty around here. I think that, when they start emptying that out, that will be brilliant. If they can just go in and turn the tap on or whatever they've got to do. I assume it's here, is it? Is that an outlet? Is that a little sort of tap outlet bit and they pour it into these barrels and take the barrels away? I'm not entirely sure. What's that? Low food and low water. Oh, okay. Low food. Do you know what? Maybe that person collecting the berries was doing a very good job. I don't know. I'm now not entirely convinced that we should have deleted that building, but never mind. Right, okay. Right, logistics and roads. Right, let's get the roads in. Because now I think they've chopped down those trees, which is lovely. So we can dismantle that thing. That thing can just sort of sink into the ground. And now we can put some more houses in, just because we will need them at some point. So, yeah, let's put a house. I can't build just there. What's that there? There is a bit of rubbishy ground just there, but it's quite dark and I can't quite make it out. Okay, right, well, never mind. We'll spin that round. So we'll build one there and one there. Then we'll get our logistics in. So we'll build a road going like that and a road coming down here. Yeah, maybe, it looks like we can't build on whatever that... Oh, we really can't build around here. That's a little bit rubbish, isn't it? That'll do. It's a nice, jiggity-jaggedy path. It's all fine. Right, so a couple more houses can go in. That's very nice indeed. Yeah, water, tools, protective clothing. Do we get ourselves another field? Do we grab another field whilst we're here? Where's the water? Soil moisture. Oh, it's looking good over there now. Oh, okay. Do we get ourselves another little field in this gap, perhaps? There's a little gap in there. If we could drop a field in, no matter how small it is. What about some of these things? A plantation. A plantation provides food like fruits and nuts from trees. Can be placed without construction cost, but needs time to grow. Yes, I understand how growing plants works. Right, okay, so go there. So can we have a little plantation in here? Yes, we can. A 10 by 6 plantation to fit into there very nicely. And what shall we have? So we can have walnuts, plums, pecans, pears, peaches, cherries, or apples. Well, do you know what? Apples are a good staple sort of solid food stuff, aren't they? So we'll have that. Thank you very much. We'll put some apples in. We've got 7 settlers. We've only got 2 farmers. So maybe a couple more farmers would be useful. And then another fisher person and another hunter person, just to make sure that we've got our food reserves up. Because now we've kind of flipped over. Food was great and water was terrible. Now water is looking okay and food looks terrible. So let's get ourselves another farmer as well, because that's always good. And because down here we've got ourselves a couple of gaps, let's get ourselves another salvager as well. Just one more. In fact, you know what? Time will pass. Let's get another salvager. So we've still got 2 builders. But that's it. Everybody has got themselves a job. Oh no, hang on. One less salvager. One more pub keeper. Oh yes. Can we go and look at the pub? I mean, it is a bit dark. It's a little bit dark. It's got a question mark on it. What's it making then? Ale. So ale needs... oh no, what resource is that? Oh no, hang on. Where's the resource things? Production limits? There was a thing about... Well, no, how do I know what food that is? There's a thing there. Is that wheat for ale? Or is it barley or something? Oh, no. Joints? Okay. Yeah, let's not encourage that. Or liquor, which is 10 something or others. I don't know what that is either. Yeah, because I can't tooltip it. Okay, hang on. Hang on. We can go to the farm and figure that out. So the ale needs 10 of those things and 10 water to make the beer. Hang on a second. Let's go to here. Let's go to set seed. Yeah, it needs 10 wheat. We don't have any wheat. We're not growing wheat at the moment. Yeah, that's an issue, isn't it? That's a bit of a problem. We need to sort of resolve that very soon. Can we get ourselves another field down? And this field is in a very stupid place. Oh, it's in a terrible location. Can we fit a field into this gap? That would be good if we could do that. Hang on. Oh no, that's not good for soil moisture. Oh no, but it is getting better. Okay, the soil moisture sort of comes and goes. Okay, it is good for soil moisture now. Can we fit a field into that? A little teeny tiny wheat field. Let's have a go, shall we? Let's see if we can put in a wheat field. Like so. Yes, we can. Set that. We will have wheat, please. So at the moment, the pub isn't going to do anything, very sadly. The pub's just going to sit there and people are going to go in and go, hey, can I get a drink? But the pub owner's going to go, nope, no you can't. Bye-bye. Chuck them out. So, yeah, once I've actually got to work on this field, I think everything will be looking pretty good. Now we have 2 more settlers, a couple more farmers. Just absolutely. We've got so much farm stuff now. So we've got ourselves this thing over here, the plantation. We've got a field here. We've got a field here. We've got a field there. So, yeah, we've got many. Hang on, didn't I just set that to be that? Oh, hang on. Set seed. Yeah, okay. Hang on. Did I do that with that one? Yes, I did. Okay. So this is going to be slow. By the look of it, there are some little trees. Some teeny tiny little trees. But yeah, no one's... I was going to say, are they getting on with this? They are laying down some very elaborate, wheaty looking things. Okay, is that how you grow wheat? Okay, fine. You carry on doing that there. You rock on. Okay, so what do we need next? Let's go to our fancy community thing. A school. I think a school might be very useful as well. But a cemetery, people are going to want that probably as well, aren't they? People are going to want that. What are the warnings? Food, yeah, we can work on that. Tools, we're trying to work on that. And unhappy settlers. Attend to their individual needs. Okay, so you're unhappy. Who are you? Let's have a look, shall we? So you are Yasmin, and you are sad. That there is no cemetery. Okay, well, we can certainly deal with that. 30 wood, 56 scrap. Yeah, we've got loads of resources for that. I was going to say, now I imagine this is going to be enormous. It's going to be a huge, great big thing. There's a great big bit of space up here. Let's put the cemetery up this way. And yeah, we'll do it so we can get a path all the way around it as well. So yeah, it's next to that sort of pylon thing, which we could do with dismantling, I suppose. Let's put it as far over that way as we can get it. And then how far away can this side can we get it as well? So there. So let's drop the cemetery in. Oh, it's very elaborate. Oh, right. It's a kind of fancy. I just thought it'd be a really simple thing, but no, it's a little bit fancy pants. Okay. And then let's get in, obviously, our beloved road system. And then let's just get all of the road stuff set up. Okay, so the roads are going to go all around it, and we will have ourselves at least one mortician. So somebody can go and work here. There we go. So we've got that in. So that's looking pretty good. Hopefully someone can come out and build this relatively soon. What are you doing? Oh, you must be a hunter. You're going out to hunt over there. Okay. Now, what I do think we need to do as well, I do think we should think about getting our sort of person back who was gathering food, was doing the gathering. So, you know, like stuff you get from the forest, like berries and roots and things. However, oh my goodness me. Oh, there's like 1,000 bazillion things over there. Yeah, go over here. Gather a hut, go over here and gather us 900 food. Oh yes, that's very welcome. We'll put it just there because that doesn't seem to trample on anything. Yeah, we'll put it at the end there. Now, I know we've kind of got a row of housing, but it's fine. We'll have to sort of move things around a little bit. But okay, yeah, get that in. Let's get some gatherers in, and they will top up our food, hopefully. But yeah, water is now looking good. Food is tumbling down a little tiny bit. I think it'll be good when these trees come through. We are gathering quite a bit of it now with all of the stuff just here. Rain. It's raining. This is excellent. Is nobody going to come and empty this thing? Because this thing is full. Nobody working at the well. Really? Why is nobody working at the well? There should be. There should be 2. Oh. Now, that person was sad that somebody they knew had died. Maybe they were one of the well keepers that have died. So yeah, we need to issue that back and get ourselves another well keeper. Ah, yes, okay. Yeah, we need more going on here. We need more adults because we've kind of got to a limit now where we can't do much else. Also, how do we empty this? There's loads of water in there. Somebody take the water out. I don't know how we empty this. Are we supposed to tell them to empty this? Storage space of this building is running out, which is a shame because the perfect time to empty it would be now, whilst it's raining. How do we do this? Electric power consumption. Hang on, what? Power consumption? Isn't it just a... Does that use power? Oh, right. Maybe that's part of the problem then. It requires some sort of power to pump the water out, I would guess. It's not connected to a power grid. That might be why it's not actually doing anything. That's why they can't actually get the water out. Oh, I hadn't seen that. Not everything is connected to a power grid, is it? That's not connected to a power grid. Maybe it doesn't need to be connected to a power grid. Maybe if it is, it works more efficiently. Possibly. I'd be surprised if that needed any form of electricity. Okay, I don't quite know how to empty that thing then. Yeah, they're complaining about low water and low food. I mean, low food, yes, okay, low water. There's loads of water in here. There's loads of water. I mean, if you wanted to, you could climb up and swim in it if it was so what you wanted to do. Yeah, there's ladders. Climb up there, come round, climb up, jump in, have a little swim and have a drink while you're in there. But yeah, I don't know how we get the water out. I'm sure they'll get to it. I'm hoping that they get to it very, very soon. Okay, so our children are growing up and turning into adults, which is good. So we now have got ourselves 3 more settlers. Now, gatherers. We're going to put a couple of gatherers in because hopefully they will sort out what could potentially be a very crippling food shortage. Because, yeah, that food is coming down at an absolute... Look at that. It just tumbled and went back down. Yes, it went back up again, so I assume someone bought in some lovely food from somewhere. But yeah, that is tumbling very rapidly indeed. So water stuff is looking fine. That's good. Failed mission task. Well, Chief, we don't really need that much wood. Was it some kind of contest? Hang on. Do you not alert me to these missions? Am I missing something really obvious? Or am I supposed to... Did something appear up there again that I've been completely oblivious to? Okay. Understood. Poop, Chief. We'll work harder next time. I'm really sorry. I don't know what the mission was. I was entirely oblivious to the fact that there was a mission. Can't a great big pop-up come up and say, there is a mission, please tend to the mission, here are the mission details? Because if it's that thing there, I'm not going to notice that. I'm very unobservant. That thing is going to absolutely pass me by. Food is looking very dodgy indeed. It is tumbling down. It almost got down to in the 100s. Which would be very, very bad. It's just gone back up to about 300. But look at that. It's 106, 104, 130. Oh no. Oh, it's gone all sorts of terrible. The amount of adults we've got is coming down. So the adults are dying. Maybe because they're really hungry. I do not know. But yeah, okay. So the amount of children is staying about the same. So I think we've got a sort of a relatively balanced attrition rate. We do only have 67 food. Oh my goodness me. Okay, right. We need to do whatever we can to make some more food. More farmers, more gatherers, more fishers, more hunters, more everything. Okay, right. Do we really need that many tailors? Probably not. Let's take a forester away as well. Do we need that many water carriers? He says, fully aware that we probably do. Let's remove a builder job and let's go down to 7 of those. So that gives us 5 extra people to go and gather some food. So we'll have another fisher person, we'll have 2 hunters to max that out, we'll have another gatherer and another farmer. That leaves us with no settlers left, but a lot more people focused on food. Hopefully that will help because that just looks terrible. Anything in there? No, nothing in there. Okay, the food is creepy. The food's just all over the place. It's all over the place. That's going to be our downfall, isn't it? That's going to be where it all goes wrong. Can we fit another field into there? Can we get another field in? Because once they've worked on the fields, it's fine. They don't they just leave them. It's okay. They just leave them and get on with doing other stuff. So let's do a field here. What shall we have here? So we've got squashes there, and we've got ourselves, what was that one in there? It's that corn. So we've got corn, we've got squashes. Let's get something like, what about cabbage? How long do they take? 540 yield out of that. Now, potato 756 food. If we could survive that long, if we can eat whatever else we find, I don't know what we could find. I mean, we've got plenty of plastic, and we could gnaw on that and some metal or something. If we can survive, that is a very good yield. Is that the most we get? 540, 432, 756. Yeah, it is. Just behind, just ahead of squashes. Let's go for potatoes. Let's do that. So, yes, please. We will do that. That's going to take a long time to grow, but then when it's done, that is going to be great. That is going to give us an awful lot of stuff. I noticed that our adult sort of count keeps coming down. That's not helpful. Now, do we need more houses? Do we need some more houses to encourage people to go into their houses and have some personal time? Perhaps we do. Where do we put more houses? I mean, we could order them to chop the trees down over here. We could say, get rid of those trees, please. Let's do that. Tasks. Let's gather wood. Can we drop that in right about there? That's quite handy. Okay, so do that. The only thing is there is nobody to do that because it requires a spare settler. And nobody's doing that right now. Hang on a second. Hang on. You there. Yeah, let's move your work area. To, can we change it so it's really just focusing on the area we would like? Just there. Yeah, just chop those trees down, please. If anybody else does appear, they can go and do this as well to remove the wood, which is handy. We still don't have a goal up there. Okay, so we've not missed out on that. Adults up to a 41. Aha, right, what's that? Gather resources from the area. What area? Scrap stored, 91 out of 211. If we do that, we get ourselves a 7. I thought it was 1. 7 metal tools and 30 wood. If we grab ourselves all of that scrap. So we've scored 91 out of... Oh no, we need 211 scrap. Really? That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot. Do you know what? We can make that work. We can do that. We can get ourselves lots of shiny new things. Food still looks terrible. But we can at least get some homes in over here. So once these trees have gone, lop down those trees over there. That will be good. Thank you. There we go. They're the ones we wanted. And then can we build a path around the back of here somewhere? Maybe we'll have to build the rest of that path later. So let's get ourselves, and let's go to the right button. Let's go to housing and house. In fact, what does that do again? There's additional capacity to store water. A small house that can quarter settlers to start a family. It's got the ability to store water, and it uses some plastic. Now, yes, we do have some plastic. So why don't we put in some of the fancy schmancy houses along here? We'll have them all just going along, and then we'll have another row of them on the back, and then we'll have a path coming round. So yeah, let's leave a gap for the path. So we'll have 1 and 2 and we can't get any more in because that thing is in the way. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, so we'll put that one there and that one there. Lovely. Then we'll go to logistics and get road and put the road coming in down here. And the road can just sort of run as far down here as it needs to at the minute. We'll just put it to there for now. Okay, and then we'll just see what happens. We do have 46 adults. Hang on. That gives us capacity. We've got 8 people. Oh, 'tis glorious. Okay, right. Another fisher person, another gatherer person, another farmer. Back to getting another tailor. Is it worth it? Yeah, we've got 38 cloth. So yes, absolutely. Get another tailor back on that. And that leaves us with 4 people. Oh, goodness me. How about 2 more farmers? And then 2 people to just lug stuff about. In fact, no, we need another... Actually, yeah. Salvagers. Get 2 more salvagers. That would be quite nice. They have salvaged that area. So where can they go next? Scrapyard can go... Yeah, there. 149 units of scrap from there. Okay, right. That's good. Houses are under construction. They've got question marks over them for some reason. Scrap. We're really low on scrap. Maybe it's because they've been waiting to have... They've been trying to be targeted over here for ages and I haven't noticed. I need more obvious notifications of these things. I don't notice this sort of stuff. Also, we're never going to complete that goal, are we? If I'm building all these fancy houses, never mind. Right, dismantle that thing. So that goes away. Can we tell... Oh, there's no one left. There's no people. We've used them all up. Never mind. Okay, right. Move time on, nice and fast. What can we get next? What should we look at here? So you've got the cemetery, a school or a medical facility. The school seems like a good idea to me. We do need a lot more scrap. Hopefully we'll see a lot more coming from when they grab all this stuff. But yeah, school seems like a good idea. Where shall we put the school? I mean, can it fit up here? How big is the school? Oh, it's quite big. It's quite a big building. How about we put the school up here near the cemetery? It's fine. It's fine. Maybe that could be a lesson. It could be a field trip one day. How jolly. There is a new alert thing. What's that? Settlers with low health. Gather herbs to keep them healthy. There's 23. I thought we had loads of herbs. We've got no herbs left. Have we burned through all of those herbs? Oh my goodness me. Okay, right, that's quite bad. I think we need to get ourselves a medical facility very quickly indeed. Now, can it fit in there? It can. Oh no, it can't fit in there. That's very frustrating. It's one tile too big, one square too grand. Okay, never mind. Maybe we'll put it sort of over here. So if we have it over this way, that's where the road is going to go. So yeah, we'll drop it there. It's quite a big structure. It's a very, very big thing. So logistics, let's just get the road, make sure the road actually runs in. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's a huge big thing. Okay, that's fine though. Right, also wood. Are you able to gather anything else? Yeah, get rid of those last bits of wood over there and then we'll move your work area. How is the scrap going over here? Looking good. You're grabbing many, many things. Hunting wise, there's 900 food over there for you to go and grab. That is wonderful news. So yeah, you're doing that. How are you looking over here? Gather a hut, 330. We'll just shift your area back to over there. That's another 880. So that's nice. 49 adults. 4 spare capacity. Okay, a medic and a teacher. They have to go in for these things to work, obviously. How are the fancy pants houses? Oh yeah, look, they've got little water things on the side. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We didn't do that task thing. But at least now we know where they are. We know where those task things are. A drought is approaching. Oh, good. That's precisely what we need. This will be really, really good and successful. Okay, hang on. How near is the drought? So time is moving on relatively slowly. I'm just thinking we might need to start harvesting things. Oh, look, hang on. Look at the lovely trees. They're very pretty. Oh, and it's raining. And we still haven't got the water out of this thing. We've got loads of water in this. How does it work? How do we take the water out? I want to remove the water from the rain collector. There's so much rain collected. Somebody come and uncollect it and put it into the thing. It doesn't have to be next to it, does it, or something? I don't know how we do it. Upgrade the building. Ooh. A water tower collects and stores water. It can also use coal. Hang on a minute. That becomes a water tower. And that's a rain collector. Oh, hang on. Can we upgrade all the buildings? No. We can upgrade the wrecked bus? What? To become a mounted bus? I never knew we could upgrade the buses. Oh, this is very exciting. Okay. We can't upgrade everything. We can upgrade some things. Oh. We can upgrade houses to become a house with a tank. Now, can we upgrade houses with tanks? No. Okay. Oh, that's worth knowing. Okay, right. Yeah, we need more scrap. We definitely need more scrap. So, can we have 4 more salvage? In fact, let's get 8. Let's get a lot of those. How are we looking for wood? Loads of wood. Absolutely loads of wood. It's just everything else that we're lacking. But, you know, we're looking pretty good for wood. And it looks like the ploy to build more houses to increase the population has worked. Because, yes, we're on 56 adults now. The only problem with 56 adults is that, yes, they do drink water and consume the food that we're not really keeping up with. So, yeah, we're doing all right. Look, this field is being harvested. That field is going. I kind of feel like we need to set this one to be harvested. And maybe this one as well. Because that drought's going to come along and just kill everything. So let's just harvest all of our fields and get what food we can. Let's just grab anything that is around. I'm still very confused as to how the rain collector is supposed to work. Is there something in here that tells us how it works? I don't know. Yeah, so it says, if we click on rain collector, oh, hang on. It's just telling us, I want to build one. What's the description? There. Okay, it can be covered to avoid the collection of toxic rain. It requires a cistern or a water tower to distribute the water to the settlement. Okay, well, there is one. Does it need to be next to it? Ah, was I supposed to put it next to it? Is that what I was supposed to have done? That could be a problem, couldn't it? Hang on, can we put a water tower? Absolutely not. Can we put a cistern? Possibly. Yeah. Okay, yes, it requires a rain collector to function. Have I built that in entirely the wrong place? Oh, it didn't say to put it next to it. It didn't say. I thought that it could just go anywhere, like the well can go anywhere. Right. Okay, that could be a potential problem, couldn't it? Yeah. Although, hang on. Whoa. Hang on. On here, that's lit up. The rain collector is lit up with on. Move work area is there. Why isn't it grabbing that? I'm really confused. I think it should. I think it should grab that. Although now maybe it needs to be adjacent for it to function, for it to like pour directly in or something. Okay. I don't know. Well, we can't do anything about it right now. We can't do anything with it at this current moment. So we're just going to have to leave it as it is and hope that when the drought eventually arrives, we will have grabbed enough food, because hopefully they're going to grab all of the food. Yeah, look, you're grabbing the food. Our people are just going to die of thirst. People are just going to die of thirst. There's so many warnings. They need more houses. They need food. They need water. They need tools. They need protective clothing. And a lot of them have low health as well. Oh, marvellous. If someone could come and build this hospital type thing, that would be handy. Oh, there you go. One person is building this entire structure. You'd think someone would come and help whoever it is, Jack. But no, Jack is he's just all on his own. I think he's our one designated builder. Right, 4 more water carriers. Even though this is this is going to be all sorts of terrible. The drought is here and everything is looking bad. Oh, harvest that. We missed the chance to harvest the wheat. Is the wheat just going to be dead? Oh no, not the beloved wheat field. It makes the beer. It makes the ale. Oh, we're making some ale. Hooray! Okay, well, all hope is not entirely lost. And somebody just walked out of the rain collector. They've got something in their hands. They've got like a bucket type thing. What are you doing? Fetching something. I wonder if they did empty that out. But we don't. We've got 75 water. Hang on, what's our current task? Don't die. Wood stored. 267 out of 367. Yeah, we might manage that possibly if everybody remains alive and doesn't drop dead from terrible crippling thirst or hunger. Yeah, or both. Maybe a little bit of both. Because, yeah, these resources are looking quite fabulously tragic indeed. I think maybe the drought has gone. I think the season has gone for the drought. So season 25 looked like it's going to begin where there's no rain. Oh, wonderful. Oh, and right. No rain. Yeah. Okay. So there's no rain, which might kill some people. Can we do anything about this? I don't think we can. Also, what is that? What is that? What are they? Oh, they're the I can't remember what they're called. The lantern things that you light and they fly away. I can't remember what they were called, but yes. You're not supposed to do it because it lands on things. I think over here in the UK, I think one of those landed in like a lumber yard and set it on fire and burnt it down and caused, multi-million pounds worth of damage or whatever. So, yeah, but maybe they were set off from here because they're often done as a sort of commemorative thing, aren't they? Oh, that's quite nice. That's a nice little touch there. Oh, that's quite good. I like that. That's interesting. I didn't really think that it had all those little incidental details in it, but it has. Okay, right, hang on a minute. You... forester person, you're not going to actually get anything done because you need some wood to cut down. So you go over there, chop down that wood. Oh my goodness me, you gather a hut. You've gathered all there is to gather. Oh my goodness me. Oh, there's nothing to gather because it's all just terrible and dry. We'll put you over there for now. The scrap thing has also stopped. So where can we go? Scrap yard 97. That will probably be all right for now. 97 scrap, please. The amount of adults is completely tumbling. Ah, dearie me. It's all going a little bit wonkaloid, isn't it? Yep, quite a lot of dead people right there. Okay, right, well, never mind. Let's see if we can't, muddle on through. Do you know what we could do? We could build ourselves a solar collector because we've got enough resources, incredibly, to put one together. I mean, it might take quite a lot of our stuff. It's going to take 20 of our electronics, but we're not using those for anything else. So why don't we just build one of these and just see what it's like? Okay, right, they're fairly chunky things. Can we put it, say, over here? Can we drop it on the edge just there? That looks like a nice place for it to go. Let's drop in a solar collector down here and just see what that does to the settlement. If there's anybody left to build it, because our population is somewhat dwindling. It's all gone a little bit bad, and we still don't really have any rainfall planned. So this could come down. We have got the water back in here, so the drought has gone, which has meant that somehow this is refilled, even though there's no rain. This is filled back in with water somehow. I'm not questioning it. It's fine. But yeah, we've got a lot less adults. Yeah, we failed on that mission. That's absolutely fine. I kind of suspected we would because most people have died. Okay, so food. Hang on. What jobs are we now lacking? Foresters. Oh, that might be why we failed the foresting task because they're all dead. Tailors. They're all a bit dead. A lot of the water carriers are a bit dead. But quite a lot of farmers. But again, we haven't got much food. The mortician, potentially ironically, has also died. There is a medic. Well, we could take the medic off medic duties because there's nothing to do there. Also, there's probably nobody to teach. And well, no, actually, that's a lie. There's 6 children. There's 6 children to teach. So I think we should probably keep that. Let's replace it with, I think we need the tailor. And I think we need, oh no, hang on a minute. No, we only got one person from the medic, didn't we? Maybe not a tailor, maybe a water carrier, and then maybe get one less fisher person and put them into tailor. Oh no. Have we got a builder? Have we got at least one builder? Yes, we have got a builder. So hopefully someone can come down and build this solar array before all of this all just goes to pieces. Oh dear, there's a lot of new interesting symbols floating around over here that we've not seen before, and it looks like a little sort of syringe type thing. And then if you go over here, it does say, settlers assigned to this building suffer from a disease. Oh, what disease is it then? How do I find that out? Can I see who works here? Right, workers. Thomas, are you okay? Have you got a disease? You're hungry and you're thirsty. Yeah, but I don't think you're not ill. I don't think you've got the disease. Hang on. It must be... Okay, so Kelly is just hungry. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we can work around that eventually. Xavier, however... Xavier has light disease, which I assume means that it's a disease of sort of light impact, rather than it's a disease caused by light or anything. Oh, okay. Well, we can't do too much about that. Provide medical facilities. Well, we've got a medical facility, but we haven't got anybody to go in it anymore. Also, nobody has come down and built our beloved solar collector. It's got all the resources in. Is our builder still alive? Our builder is still alive. Come on, builder. Get down here and build this before it's all over for you. Okay, so the good news is that it's rained a tiny little bit, which means that our rain collector has collected some water, and it's lovely. And also, it's not radiated. And this person just here, Xavier the salvager adult, did just go in and help themselves to some water. So they did actually make use of the rain in there, which is good. So maybe they don't take it out of there. Maybe people just come here for an alternative source of water rather than going over to the cisterns or the wells or whatever. Maybe that's another place where they can go and actually get their hands on some water. As you can see, yeah, look, it's gone down again to 82. I assume that you, Shirley, have just also gone to get some water. However, that's lovely. It rained. It's good. People are drinking water. The problem we've got is that we only have 9 adults and 1 child left. So, yeah, there's an awful lot of inactivity going on. There's a lot of nobody's here to do anything. So 1 water carrier, 1 well keeper, 2 farmers, and 2 fishers. We do have a tailor. We're determined to be well dressed. If we're going to go out, which, let's be honest, it looks like we're going to go out, doesn't it? It looks like this is going to all finish in a very sad sort of way. We're going to go out well dressed. We're going to go out wearing some protective clothing made from somebody's underpants or pair of socks or whatever. But yeah, we're going to go out on that high, I think. There is a bit here for logistics. So a logistician and a scout. Now, scouting is something that we never got to. We didn't get to it at all. Because you can obviously go out and scout those great big buildings that we saw. So you can go into here, and it does say, send a scout from an expedition post to discover the location. But if you looked in logistics, there was never a sort of a thingy post. There was never an expedition post to build. So I'm not really sure what we should have done, unless a market does something about that, but I don't think it would. A central building to distribute all resources in this settlement. Maybe one of those would have been quite useful at some point. But yeah, so I don't know where we're supposed to get the scouting thing, unless it's just not in this version of the game. I do not know. Because I can't see anything else which would let us go and do scouting. There is definitely no expedition posts in these lists of things that we can build. They're just not there. They are not there at all. There's all sorts of other things. There's production limits, and there's what resources we've got, which is all looking a little bit sad, so let's not look at that anymore. But yeah, I don't think there's an expedition thing. Maybe that's not in the game as it stands right now, because this is a sort of a closed beta version. It's not even the early access version, so maybe that's the next big thing that they will do. I do not know. I mean, I'm willing to be corrected, and you know what? I'm kind of used to it. I often am. So come on, we'll just play to the end. We'll just play to the very grim and bitter end. Have we even got a teacher anymore? Did the teacher die? Yes, the teacher has died. We're going to make sure that we've still got a tailor, though. Oh, no, right, somebody else has died. I think that might have been one of the well keepers, possibly. I mean, this child is going to be very sad. Oh, a child has appeared. Oh, well done. Whoever contributed to this child being born, well done. I admire your spirit. You've managed to make the most of a terrible situation. And yeah, if you're going to go out, you might as well go out with a smile on your face. So well done. 2 children, 7 adults. And yeah, the health is terrible. The confidence is terrible. However, the average radiation is very, very low, which is splendid. So, you know, I mean, everyone is really, really unhealthy and also, really, really miserable. But at least they're not radiated. We have constructed the solar array. Oh, this is wonderful. I mean, there it is. It looks very basic, as you would expect, but I guess it's working. I assume it's doing various bits and bobs. So there you go. It's in. Now, one thing I would like to do is I'm going to do this. Let's upgrade this. Let's upgrade this building here. I don't know if there is anybody to upgrade the building. Not really. Let's lose one of our fishers and put someone up to become a builder. Let's go for that, shall we? It's raining, everybody. That means this thing is filling up with lovely radiated water. Go and have yourself a lovely glow-in-the-dark drink. But yeah, let's see if we can get this done. At least if we can upgrade this, that's something. So we've got a solar array. So yeah, we've got a bit of power, and we've got a fancy pants upgraded mounted bus. I mean, I don't know what that does, but yeah, I want one now. I want one because we've got nothing really much else to do. And they have completed the upgrade on our bus, and now we have a mounted bus. I don't know what this does. I'm not entirely sure what this does for us in the game. Visitors, does it give us inventory? Does it give us extra storage, possibly? I'm not entirely sure, but there we go. So we've got ourselves a mounted bus. It does look like it's run somebody over. Is there somebody under the thing? There is. There's a person. Valerio. Oh my goodness me, somebody's been run over. They're dead. Oh dear. Valerio, the young adult. Settler is thirsty. I imagine they would be, but given that they're dead, they're probably really, really parched. Oh, okay, so they're dead. Right, and they're just lying underneath the bus. Okay, well, apologies if somebody did run you over. I'm sure it was an accident. Oh my goodness. Some sort of horrific... What is this? A sandstorm? It slows your settlers down, it moves radiation and damages buildings. Also, I can't see anything at all. Yeah, I can barely see our settlement beneath the terrible sort of sandstorm that's come down on us. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, that's quite bad, isn't it? Right, okay. So a sandstorm has just come on by as well. It's made all our people ill. So we've had a drought, there's been a sandstorm. Our people here are not having a great time. Yet still, a child has been born, but then an adult did die. And we've got a mission thing at store some wood. Yeah, do you know what? I don't think we'll bother doing that. I think we'll just leave that one for now. 4 adults remaining. Oh dear. And we are down to the final person. 1 adult remains. And of course, it is the tailor. which I think is brilliant. I do like that. The tailor is surviving through to the very end. They know that it's all up. They know that it's all going to end here for this group of people. And yeah, they're the last one. So they're just making themselves look good. They're just determined to go out looking absolutely fabulous and splendid indeed. And maybe somebody will find this place. Some other humans from some other end zones might wander past and go, hey, what's that over there? And it might be in a few years, it might be in 200 years or whatever. But whenever somebody finds this person, whenever somebody finds this tailor, they're going to look at them and go, do you know what? This person died, but they died looking fabulous. And that's what they're after, isn't it? So we've got one person left. I think we'll just move time on. And there they were. They just sort of wandered in. They're doing some more tailoring. I mean, what are you unhappy about? Apart from, everything. The bleak, hopeless, pointlessness of your existence might be a key thing. Let's have a look. So, a relative of the settlers died. I mean, everybody's died, not just a relative. And you are infertile due to high age. So Kelly, how old is Kelly? Does it say how old Kelly might be? Is it in here? So Kelly has no family. You're just an aged adult. So you're just an aged adult. It doesn't actually say how old you are. Okay, well, I mean, who knows what will kill Kelly off first? Will it be just natural causes, or will it be some sort of other terrible thing? Oh, look, there's just bodies lying around the place. There's just corpses. There's one just there. There's Luis and Eva and Xavier, and they're all, I know they're all kind of outside the pub area. I can't blame them, but okay, there we go. Betty. Oh, Betty the child. It's all sorts of terrible. Okay, do you know what? I'm just going to run time on it. We're going to get to the end. We're going to see if the game actually does go, game over. You've messed this up good and proper. So, let's just move time on and see what happens to dear old Kelly. And there we go. Kelly is dead. R.I.P. Kelly. And also R.I.P. our settlement, because as it says here, your settlement didn't survive the harshness of the new world. You are absolutely right, it didn't. Your settlers lived for 35 seasons after the end zone. So 35 seasons, I mean, that sounds pretty good to me. That sounds pretty good. And to be fair, we had, 3 or 4 droughts? Maybe we had 4 droughts, and they last a little while. The droughts last some time, with no rainfall and stuff. So maybe, a quarter of this time, maybe just under, might have been without any water and stuff. So, that might not have helped our food cause there. That might not have really helped with the food provisioning. Of course, some catastrophic mismanagement might also have not helped with food provisioning. But yeah, I'll try and blame it on the weather. So there we go. It's all over. And we get a lovely slow sort of shot there over our settlement, our ghost settlement now, I suppose, of we have nothing to steal. And I mean, I enjoyed that. It was very, very good. It was a shame that it ended the way it did. I don't know if we had too much left to actually get on with and build. I think we could have done with looking at the electric stuff, just to get some of the electricity sort of provisioning stuff in, just to see what that did. And I'm fairly sure that we didn't have access to any of the scouting things. So maybe the sort of closed beta that we're looking at concentrated more on the settlement building, and the scouting stuff comes later. Again, willing to be corrected. I normally am. So yeah, I think maybe that wasn't in this version. But if it was, yeah, it would have been nice to have a little nosy at it. Also, it would have been nice if it was a little bit more obvious to us if it was in this version. But there we go. We didn't get round to that either. A few people in the comments on the last video pointed out that it was quite like Banished. It was a little bit like a sort of a post-apocalyptic Banished, and I kind of agree. Having played this part as well, so having concluded our little trip here in Endzone, I agree. It is very much like Banished. It's got that same sort of feel to it, the same survival kind of thing, the same difficulty, because Banished is notoriously quite difficult. This, I think, could be that same sort of very challenging sort of city builder, sort of survival type thing. And that's no bad thing. That's no bad thing at all, because Banished is very, very good. I like Banished. And I've enjoyed this as well. It's a shame it ended the way it did. But obviously closed beta, I would like, if we could, to come back and have another go when it's in early access, or when it's moved on a little bit in early access or whatever, just to come back and have a look at maybe the scouting stuff and have a look at some of the other bits and bobs that they throw into the game as well. But yeah, I don't know when that will be, but yeah, I think we will be poking our heads back into Endzone at some point just to see how the game develops. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. If you have enjoyed this complete dismal failure to build a settlement and try and make sure that humanity can survive, but if you have enjoyed enjoyed it, then please do leave a like. That would be very, very splendid indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other nonsense and stuff that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard, as well as Endzone when it returns. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Everyone loves barbecued rat. My compliments to the chef. I don't think he did much. He literally stuck a stick up the rat's bottom and put it on a fire. Shrieking weird ladies in the water, probably not a good thing. The heroes offer a decisive solution to all the woman's riddles by shoving her off the bridge. Yay! Yay for the chiseled stick.